Hello, good day viewers. You are highly welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are just watching for the first time, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Hit on the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a new content. In today's tutorial, we are going to be solving this cubic equation, because this equation is having its degree to be the highest degree to be 3. So that is why it is cubic. We have x to power 2 minus x to power 3 equals 36. So now let's see what we are going to do to get the value of x. So we can write this equation as x to power 2 minus x to power 3 then equals, this 36 here can be written as I can rewrite that to be 3 to power 3, that is 27 plus what? Plus 9. So 27 plus 9 will give me 36. So now let's see what I'm going to do. I have x squared minus x to power 3 equals, this 27 can be 3 to power 3, I can write it as that, plus 3 to power 2. Are you following? So now from there, I'm going to transpose everything here to the left hand side. I'm going to be having x squared minus x to power 3, then minus 3 to power 3, then minus 3 to power 2, then everything equals 0. So now from here, so the next thing I'm going to do is that let's try to take the terms with the similar exponent, that is power. So therefore this and this, I have x squared minus 3 squared, then this and this, I have minus s cubed minus 3 cubed, then equals 0. So now from there, we are going to see that we have x squared minus 3 squared. Then here, I can factorize minus out, that is minus 1. I have this, I have x3. This will change to what? Plus. Then we have x to power what? X power 3. Then equal what? Equal to 0. So now from there, so now let me put the parentheses here. So now we can see that this is different of 2 squares. So I can have this to be x minus 3, then x plus 3 minus, here is what? This x to power 3 plus 3 to power 3. So that can be written in the form, let's say this form. So whenever you have that, so this will always give you, okay, let me write it again. That is here. This will always be, when you have a to power 3 plus b to power 3, this will be a plus b, then a squared minus 2ab, or minus ab plus what? Plus b squared. So that is the form. Whenever you have this, that is sum of 2 cubes. So therefore, here, this is my x now, and this is my what? This is 3. Are you following? So therefore, a is x, b is 3. So I'm going to apply it here. A is x plus b is 3, then multiply by a is x, I have x squared, minus a is what? A is x, we have 3x, then plus b squared is 3, we have 3 squared, that is 9. Then we equal this to be 0. So now from there, so we can see that we are going to do factorization here. When you look at this way, we have x power 3, x plus 3 here, I have x plus 3 here. So I can have x plus 3 to be a factorize, to factorize this one out, we have what? X minus 3 left here, okay, then minus into bracket x squared minus 3x plus 9, okay, then close bracket equals 0. So now from here we have x plus 3, then here x minus 3, then use this minus to open the bracket, minus x squared minus plus 3x, then this minus 9 equals 0. Are you following? So now from there we have x plus 3. Then here, let's try to collect x plus x. Here we have 4x minus 3, okay, minus x squared, then minus 3 minus this, we have minus 12 equals 0. So now from here, we can see that we have what? We have zero form equations here. So it is either x plus 3, x plus 3 equals 0, right? So now if x plus 3 equals 0, it means that x equals what? Minus 3. So we have one solution to be x equals to 3. And this is real value. Okay, now let's check for this second one. We have 4x minus x squared minus 12. Now let us check the nature. This is real. This is real. Let's check the nature of the second solution. We have 4x. If you want to get the nature, we're going to apply the discriminant to be b squared minus 4ac. So now, by having the leading coefficient of what? To be positive. Therefore, we are going to take everything to the right hand side. We have x squared. If this to go to the right hand side, if 4x to go to the right hand side, we are going to have minus 4x. If this to go to the right hand side, we have plus 12 equals what? Equals 0. Are you following? So now from there, you can see that here, we can now compare this with ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. That is the general form of quadratic. So here, a equals 1, b equals minus 4, and c equals what? Equals 12. Right? So therefore, we're going to use the discriminant that said b squared minus 4ac. We want to know the nature of the what? Of the other roots. So what are we going to get? Okay, so now from there, permit me to clean this place. So now from there, so what are we going to do? We have our discriminant to be equals. So now there we have b. b is minus 4 from what we have there, minus 4 all squared, then minus 4 times my a. My a is what? Is 1. Then I have my c to be 12. Right? So now from there, you're going to see that we are going to have to be 16. Okay? Minus 4 times 12. That will be minus what? Minus 48. Then we are going to have 16 minus 48. That will give us what? Minus 32. So this is what? Complex roots. So because we have minus 32 to be less than 0, which is telling us that the discriminant is less than 0. And anytime the discriminant is less than 0, it means we are going to have complex roots. But since the question said solve x squared minus x3 minus 36 equals 36, so it means solve for every value of x we have. They didn't say we should solve for real number. If I thought they said we should solve for a real number, we're going to stop here. So therefore, we need to get the other values of x. So therefore, to get the x now, we're going to use the formula. That's a minus b plus or minus the square root of this, that is discriminant, over what? 2a, right? So now, which is equals, here I have minus, what is b? b is minus 4. I have minus 4 plus or minus, and what is my discriminant? I got it to be minus 32, then divided by what? 2 times, what is my a? The a there is 1. I have 2. So now from there, I have x to be equals. So this time this, we are going to be having 4 plus or minus. Here, I can write it as 32, then multiply by root minus 1, then divided by what? Divided by 2. Are you following? So now from there, we have x to be equals. So 4 plus or minus, this can be 16 times 2 Then don't forget I. Root of minus I or minus 1 will give us what? Will give us I. So therefore this will turn to I, that is imaginary number, then divide by 2. Okay, so now from there we are going to have, we continue from there, we are going to have x equals 4 plus or minus, so the square root of 16 is 4, root 2I over 2, then we have x to be equals 4, we have 1 plus or minus root 2I over what? Over 2. Okay, because I take out 4, I factorize out 4, I'm going to be having x to be equals 4 divided by 2, that's going to be 2 into bracket 1 plus root 2I. Are you following? So therefore we have what? We have it to be x equals, but if you like you can still open it back by having 2 plus 2 root 2I plus or minus. So therefore we have 3 solutions. X equals to minus 3, x equals 2 plus 2 root 2I, or you said x equals to 2 minus 2 root 2I, and that is the solution. If you find the class very interesting, so do not hesitate to follow, to subscribe, then share to your colleagues so they can benefit from it. Don't forget to hit on the bell icon so that you'll be notified anytime we upload a new content.